At first, my reaction was that I was afraid for a math teacher that I had in high school who ran Boston Marathon every year. So he was the first person to cross my mind. But as soon as I found out that he was okay, my mind focused on the bombing in general. And the only thing that I could do was hope for speedy recovery to those who were injured and those affected by the blast. I offer my condolences. And it was a tragedy. It's like you don't expect anything to happen like that at a marathon of all things. I guess that's why it was such a big news, because it caught everyone off guard.
I thought it was terrible. It was really sad what had happened, and I feel so sorry for them, and my heart goes out to all the victims.
Well, at first, I didn't think it was a bombing until I heard it in Italian class, but I wasn't surprised. I wasn't surprised, or I definitely didn't feel like it was expected, but at least I feel like I'm a born and raised New Yorker, so I feel like I'm a little used to hearing things like this every other week or every other month. There's something in the news or around the area where something bad happened, so it wasn't like a big deal to me.
I, to be honest, didn't really notice anything. I mean, we live in New York City. NYPD's everywhere all the time anyway. I guess if I lived in Boston, maybe I'd be able to notice something different. But nothing too much that I could catch. So it didn't really happen.
I feel like it's good. I feel like it's the next best thing that we can do as a people is just increase the presence of our police and I guess our society's protectors. So I feel like that's the next best step that we can do.
Well, I didn't notice it, but I imagine if there was increased police security or security period, that it wouldn't be necessary, because it's not like 9/11 where we had a international threat. It just seems like it was a domestic threat. Well, for now. Well, and then we did find out they were from other countries. But it just seemed like, for me, it just seems like after 9/11, there's no, how much more can you boost security? Are you going to put police on every block? And if you do, how would the people feel about that? In general, everybody else, they're going to feel like, oh, we're victims because, they're putting us on the block, and they're putting police on the block, and people in my part of Queens don't like the police already. So if you was just to do that, it would cause more controversy, and it wouldn't be all. It wouldn't be. People wouldn't see it as justice in my eyes.
Not at all. Because no one should have to go somewhere fearing that something's going to happen. So, I mean, I'm not one of those people who want to live in fear, so I'm not going to approach a landmark thinking, what if someone's here to kill this mass amount of people? It's nothing that crosses my mind. It's nothing that I want to cross my mind. So.
I actually don't, to be honest. If anything, I would say I'm more vigilant, but I don't have preconceived connotations about landmarks or events with masses of people there. I don't. It never really comes to mind, to be honest.
No. You could die any day. You can go to the Statue of Liberty, go to the, go to any landmark, and if you're gonna take your chances going, if you feel like you're worried about going, and you go anyway, well, you take your chances going, keeping your eyes peeled, all that could help, but in the end, anything could happen unexpectedly.
it's gonna increase. Every time something happens, security skyrockets. So, I mean, it's unfortunate that it has to happen, but whatever it takes to keep people safe without really cheating on their rights and that's what we gotta do.
I feel like if anything, it would definitely heighten security at national landmarks or events with masses of people. But I feel like that's a good thing because it makes society feel safer, and especially after a horrible massacre and a terrorist attack like this, of this scale. I feel like people just want to feel safe.
Not by much. If anything, they'll just be more prepared. They would have more security in general. They might even do inspections of the areas for landmarks or other events in general, other marathons, other races, other known oh my goodness, well, anyway, other known events, like, that will occur. They're just trying to be prepared to inspect things more. That's it, really.